I told you in 1 second. Well, I just read the good egg. So if you watched that last video, I might talk about Sneaky. But if you haven't watched it, Sneaky's name is Snaky. So he's gonna might slither around and say okay or subscribe. Or say it like this, subscribe. And today, I told you guys, we're gonna wait 1 second later. I just wanted to read this the Smart Cookie. But if you haven't watched The Good Egg, watch this first, and then The Good Egg after. Cause watch. But today we're gonna change it. Ta-da! To the Smart Cookie. Let's get started. Oh, whatever. Greetings, I'm a cookie. I live in a bakery on the street corner near a river. Come on in. Welcome to our little community. It's a warm and supportive place to spend some time. Pretty fantastic, huh? These days, life is sweet, but my journey wasn't always a cakewalk. When I was younger, I wouldn't have imagined fitting in here. For a long time, I didn't feel comfortable speaking up or sharing my ideas. I didn't feel like a smart cookie. I wanted to be a cookie who knew all the answer, a cookie who felt confident in a group, a cookie who solved a puzzle like this. Aha! Look back, I had some trouble in my early days. I went to school in my gingerbread No, don't. It's just, it's a book. Our teacher, Miss Biscuit, was kind and patient. When I arrived each morning, she waved at me and smiled, but I didn't get the best grades. And I never raised my hand because I couldn't think of any of the answers as fast as the others. And I was last to finish most tests. It wasn't because I didn't care, and I wasn't because I didn't try sometimes. I get distracted and mess up even though I knew the material. Those were the most frustrating moments. It's like frustrating moments of all. Once I misspelled the word though. This was rough. Bruh. Just spells a heart with a D. And then it makes that word. Other time added when I meant to subtract. That is addition. Sorry, I can't see. Ultimately, we have a lesson where I had absolutely no idea what was happening. I just couldn't keep up. I imagined that my desk was a raft and that I was completely lost at the sea because that's what I felt like. Oh no. At night, I slept in a cookie jar. I had about 6 dozen roommates. Move! You move! No, 72 roommates. Guys, oh, six. Dozens is 12. Plus 6 or, oh, dozens is 12. 12 times 6 is 72. Saying this a lot. Move, you move. No, you move. No, you move. No, you move. Don't move anywhere. Just move to that subscribe button. I stayed awake and stared out the window and worried. Signed. And I went this way day after day after day. But then something happened that changed everything. It all started with a homework assignment. Miss Biscuit requested our attention one afternoon tonight. I would like to create something completely original, she announced it. It can be anything you want. Please bring it to class tomorrow. Homework. That was it. There was no further instructions. Miss Biscuit winked at me, and as I gathered my belongings, I felt like I had a million butterflies in my stomach. Create anything. Some original deuce tomorrow. Ooh. There. When I got home, I immediately went to work. First I tried a cooking project. The results were half-baked. Next, I tried to hammer a nail something and splatter it immediately. Oh, that's not good. Then I tried making a sculpture. It was a complete bust. Wonder if I was about to fail yet. Other assignments, I was stuck. I sat out the window and I watched the rain hit the river. There was something mesmerizing about the water. How it moved in such a constant way, swirling around and around, yet immediately figured out exactly where it needed to go. Suddenly, I had an idea. I decided to write something original. A poem. Aha! I came with a title based on how I've been feeling my couple days after that the rest of sorry of it seemed to fall into place. I wrote and I lost track of time. Whoa! Don't go that far. Gonna drop down. Subscribe. And an hour went by in a flash. Aha! I said, was I finishing? I couldn't sleep that night, but it was because I was worried. It was because I was excited. I felt like I had really accomplished something. I felt smart. Oh. Give me a sec. The following days, Miss Biscuit asked for volunteers to share what we created. One kid showed off as his original flossing art. Other kid revealed her sprinkle machine. Oh, it was neat seeing how everyone was good at such different things. Finally, Miss Biscuit turned to me. Would you like to share anything? She asked. Gulp. I gulped. I gulped. I thought I probably crumbled under the pressure. but I made my way to the front of the classroom. I noticed my hands were shaking, my mouth were dry. This poem is called My Crumbly Days, I said, my voice cracking. And then I read it out loud. As I spoke, I noticed some kids nodding at certain lines. Other kids laughed at parts that were supposed to be funny. As I built toward the final, I felt myself become more confident and animated. Sorry. I was just like, oh, sorry, I've been covering everything. And in the end, everybody clapped and cheered. I promise this, I'll never ever forget it. Miss Biscuit was beaming. No one but you could write that poem, she said. It was completely original. Aha! I had done it. I created something. I shared it with the world. Well, my world at least. The rest of the day was blurred by recess. I was already planning my next poem. I would call it my sweet morning. Aha! I thought when I came up with this title. Later that afternoon, Miss Biscuit handed me a note, and she said that I should keep on writing no matter what. That meant so much to me. School was a bit different after that. I was so... So, St. Joseph, I just read this book, and it's scribbled. And this is not my book. I'm borrowing the school book, and I did not write on it. So, I'm just gonna say, if you guys, if St. Joseph Catholic School watch this, it's scribbled. There's like, see, there's actually like paper, or like a pencil, ink, whatever. I shared my work. Ooh, that's good. Sure, some things still don't come as easy for me, and they do for others. Thing that hurts. But now I know that you can be smart in any way, and in many different ways. You don't have to have. Why does it say that? You don't have to have the answer to every question or suddenly be great at everything all at once. You just needed a chance to try all kinds of things to find out who you are and what you like to do. As for me, I learned that I can write and I can think of great ideas and found plenty of other things. Wait, what is it? Other things I'm good at too. I no longer felt lost at the sea. It's more like floating down a river, and the best part is there's always more to learn. Because we're all smart cookies. Who's reading a poem? Aha. Aha, aha, aha. Guys, you heard that life lesson. You heard that last paragraph I just said. Amazing. 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 Try to be like that. I'm not begging you to be like that, but just try. Yo. So if you might watch my videos, I read The Good Egg that I just read a second ago. And I read The Bad Seed. Ow! And don't forget, I also read what is it called? The Big Cheese and The Sour Grape. So, better watch those out. Ow. Stepped on a piece of rock. Better watch that. And don't forget to subscribe. 8 letters. Yahoo! Peace out.